Several years ago, we realized that there was a definite need for a really good, solid paper cutter on the market. Every paper cutter we tried was inaccurate, broke down, needed constant blade replacements. We just knew that there was a better way to cut and that we could come up with something that people would really love. People have been thrilled with their CutterPillar Pro. They love it. We've sold thousands of CutterPillar Pros so far, but the #1 feedback we get from our customers, and we've listened to that feedback, is we want something more portable. We want something we can take with us.
That's a good question. More than 10. Probably at least 10. At least 10. Probably like 4 or 5.
Probably like 10 or 12. Yeah.
Probably about 8.
4 or 5 probably that I've gone through.
I would say 6.
Oh wow.
Probably 5 or 6.
Probably more than I can count. At least 8 or 10.
I couldn't quite get a straight cut on a lot of things, and I didn't like replacing the blade a lot because it got dull so fast.
Yeah, that the blade dulls fast and that it doesn't cut perfectly straight.
I would say the biggest issue is the paper doesn't cut straight. It's hard to get, a nice clean line, and the blade doesn't stay sharp.
Sharper blades that stayed sharper longer. If I had a blade that you could sharpen instead of have to replace, or if you didn't have to replace it as often.
I would like one that cuts multiple sheets of cardstock easily. I would want one that the measurements are very easy to follow.
Well, definitely cutting straight. That's a big thing.
It would have something that cut clean and cut over and over again clean. That's my big pet peeve.
So we decided to make the CutterPillar Crop. The CutterPillar Crop has all the same fantastic features as the CutterPillar Pro, except we've made it 6 inches instead of 14 inches. This way it's out of a lighter material, it's smaller, it's way more portable, but it's the same fabulous CutterPillar everybody loves. Most cutters' blades get duller and duller with every use, making each cut a little less accurate than the one before. But the CutterPillar's hardened steel rotating blade continually runs up against its hardened steel stationary blade. So rather than getting duller and duller with every use, it maintains its sharpness for years. One of the most frustrating things about using other paper cutters is never knowing exactly where it's going to cut the paper. We have fixed this with a CutterPillar by putting an LED light strip directly underneath the cutting edge. This, more than any other feature, sets us apart from other cutters. People love the LED light strip. It shines underneath the paper and shows you exactly where you're going to cut. It perfectly illuminates the cutting edge. It shines through cardstock, photos, even multiple sheets of paper, and you will always know exactly where you're going to cut. And people rave about this more than anything else. Once you've cut with a LED light strip under your paper, you can never go back to cutting any other way. LED lights are extremely efficient, and they're meant to last for hundreds of thousands of hours without the bulbs burning out. They also run on AA batteries, the easy ones you have around the house, and those are meant to last months, if not years, with regular use. It has all of the same fantastic features as the CutterPillar Pro, including the gear system, the backlighting, the smooth, accurate cuts, except we've made it smaller. So now it's 6 inches wide instead of 14 inches wide. It has a ruler that folds out to 13 inches, but it easily folds back in to make it super portable. It's going to be made of a lighter material. We know people will love it the same way they love their CutterPillar Pro, but the CutterPillar Crop can go with you. Thanks for taking the time to let us tell you about the CutterPillar Crop. We hope you'll join us in making this fantastic product come to life.